was the war cry. That was like, we're gonna burn our idols and we're gonna create something completely different, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So, fuck you. It was the touch of God, man. And we're just like, I am seeing something that only a few people really understand, you know, because to a lot of other people it's just a show, but for us, man, it was basically bowing at the altar. It was just like, it was so huge, man. Everybody was dubbing tapes off and sending them to their friends. You gotta check this out, this is huge. Angel of Death, the heaviest song of all frickin' time. Can I just say that? Insane, and I hate you for writing it, okay? Because I wanted to write it.
Exodus Bonded by Blood is the best thrash album of all time.
I put it in and it just blew me away. It was insane.
Just the raw power, Bonded by Blood by Exodus, with the alternate cover of the Siamese twin getting ripped in two.
You had bands like Exodus and Slayer that were just, you know, I mean, just ripping it out. But these guys were like, hey, whatever happened to songs? Let's keep the songs going, you know? And that was a huge factor for me in developing what I do basically today. I remember listening to it and listening to Indians, and just the harmonies on that thing with those huge riffs. You're like, man, this is great, because it was thrash, but it was different.
Brazil is really most known for being the home of Sepultura.
Sepultura was a band that nobody thought was going to make it, you know, from Brazil. They came out and they were like, we can throw down just as hard as any of you guys.
Slipknot's a good band too. I mean, they get mostly kind of categorized in the new metal thing, but I think them and like System of a Down are certainly miles away from Limp Bizkit. Even I can tell that.
I mean, if you could have predicted, 20 years ago, when we were sitting there fighting the man, fighting the establishment, that one day you'd have a station, that would be going from System of a Down into Metallica, into Godsmack, into Nirvana, into a Slipknot track, into Mudvayne, into something like Limp Bizkit, Korn. I mean, if you could have heard that 20 years ago, you would lose your lunch.